Someone asks, "How was your weekend?" A natural answer could be, "It was pretty relaxing."
Or, it was busy but fun,
Or the classic, "I didn't do much."
which native speakers say all the time.
And honestly, sometimes doing nothing is the best weekend plan.
Absolutely.
People spend all week being busy.
Then finally reach the weekend and become professional couch experts.
Exactly.
Another super common phrase is, "Do you have any plans for the weekend?"
Very important conversational English.
Native speakers ask this constantly on Thursdays and Fridays.
Especially coworkers trying to emotionally survive the final workday.
Friday afternoon conversations feel so hopeful.
Extremely hopeful.
Like, I'm just trying to make it to the weekend.
Oh, yes.
Such a natural expression.
It means you're tired and waiting for rest.
Students, workers, parents, everybody understands that feeling.
Weekend anticipation is universal.
You know what's interesting, though?
What?
People often describe weekends emotionally, not just factually.
That's true.
Like, I needed this weekend.
Or, this weekend went by too fast.
Ooh, that one hurts emotionally.
Every Sunday evening feels like time moves faster somehow.
Especially after a good weekend.
Exactly.
Another useful phrase is, "I'm looking forward to the weekend."
Excellent natural English.
It means you're excited about something coming soon.
Native speakers use looking forward to constantly,
Like, I'm looking forward to sleeping in.
which means waking up late,
One of humanity's greatest pleasures.
especially after stressful weeks.
Another thing native speakers talk about a lot is weekend routines.
Oh, yes.
Some people love going out.
Others want complete silence and blankets.
Some people make detailed weekend schedules.
And others accidentally spend 6 hours watching random videos online.
You know what's funny, though?
What?
People always make ambitious weekend plans.
Then suddenly become too tired to do any of them.
Friday night, I'm going to wake up early, exercise, clean my room, study, and change my life.
Sunday night, well, I watched videos and ate snacks.
Very realistic character development.
Extremely realistic.
Another super common weekend phrase is, "I'm just going to take it easy."
Yes.
That means relaxing and avoiding stress,
Such a natural phrase for weekends.
especially after long work weeks or school stress.
You know something else native speakers say constantly?
What?
Weekend vibes.
Oh, yes.
Relaxed mood, good food, freedom, late mornings.
No alarms.
The greatest luxury of all.
Truly.
But not every weekend goes according to plan.
Oh, definitely not.
Sometimes plans get canceled.
Sometimes people stay home unexpectedly.
Sometimes weather ruins everything.
And sometimes people realize they're too socially exhausted to leave the house.
Which is becoming more relatable every year.
Very relatable. Now we're talking about weekend plans, invitations, canceling plans politely, and the natural English native speakers use when making social plans.
Including some super common expressions you'll hear every Friday afternoon.
And once you learn them, your English conversations will instantly sound more relaxed and natural.
Because once Friday arrives,
Everybody starts asking the same questions.
what are you doing this weekend?
Any plans?
Are you going out?
It becomes a full weekend interview.
Honestly, though, these conversations are super important for English learners because native speakers use them constantly.
Especially among friends, classmates, coworkers, and even family members.
So let's start with one of the most common phrases. Do you have any plans for the weekend?
Very natural.
And if the answer is yes, people might say, I'm hanging out with some friends.
Ooh, yes, hanging out is such an important casual English phrase.
It simply means spending relaxed time with people.
like going for food, walking around, watching movies, talking, or doing random fun things together.
Native speakers say hang out all the time.
Constantly.
Another common answer is, I'm going to stay in this weekend.
Which means staying home instead of going out.
And honestly, that answer becomes more attractive as people get older.
So true.
Teenagers, let's go everywhere.
Adults, my couch needs me.
Exactly.
Another super useful phrase is, I might go out later.
Ah, yes. Might is very important in spoken English.
Because people are often uncertain about weekend plans,
Especially lazy people.
which includes most of us by Sunday afternoon.
Very true.
Native speakers rarely sound 100% certain about weekend plans.
Exactly. They say, I'll see. Maybe. We'll see what happens.
Flexible weekend energy.
Another phrase learners should know, I'm down for that.
Oh, yes.
Very casual native English.
It means I'm interested or I'd like to do that.
For example, wanna grab coffee tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm down for that.
That sounds super natural and friendly.
Especially among younger speakers.
Another important thing in English is inviting people casually.
Right. Native speakers usually sound relaxed, not overly formal.
Like, do you want to come with us?
Or, you should join us.
Or even, we're thinking about going out later if you want to come.
That soft, relaxed invitation style sounds very natural.
You know what's funny, though?
What?
Sometimes people make plans they secretly hope get canceled.
Oh, yes.
Human social energy is complicated.
Very complicated.
Friday afternoon, yes, let's do something fun this weekend.
Saturday evening, I suddenly want silence and blankets.
Exactly.
Which is why native speakers also need polite ways to cancel plans.
Ah, yes. Social survival English.
One very natural phrase is, something came up.
Excellent phrase.
It means an unexpected situation happened.
And notice how vague it is.
Exactly. Very useful socially.
Like, sorry, something came up. Can we do it another time?
That sounds polite and natural.
Another common phrase is, I'm too tired to go out.
Honestly, one of the most relatable adult sentences ever created.
Especially after long work weeks.
Or stressful school schedules.
Native speakers also say, I just need a quiet weekend.
Which sounds calm and emotionally healthy.
Weekend recovery is important.
Extremely important.
You know another phrase people use constantly?
What?
I'm in the mood for.
Oh, yes.
Such a natural expression.
Like, I'm in the mood for pizza.
Or, I'm in the mood to watch movies all weekend.
Weekend moods completely change people's personalities.
Rainy weekends create sleepy energy.
Sunny weekends create let's leave the house energy.
And cold weekends create blanket behavior.
Scientifically confirmed.
Another thing native speakers do during weekend conversations,
What?
they exaggerate dramatically.
So true.
Someone stays home for one day and says, I disappeared all weekend.
Or, I did absolutely nothing.
Which usually means I rested peacefully and watched shows.
Exactly.
But weekend conversations become even more fun after the weekend ends.
Oh, yes, because next we're talking about Monday conversations, storytelling, funny weekend disasters, and the natural English people use to describe what happened during their weekends.
Including the classic phrase almost everybody says on Monday morning.
And once you hear it, you'll start noticing it everywhere.
The weekend is over.
The happiness has faded.
Alarms are back.
Reality has returned.
And now comes one of the most common English conversations in existence.
Monday morning small talk.
Every office, school, cafe, classroom, and workplace suddenly becomes filled with the same question.
How was your weekend?
It's honestly one of the most repeated English questions ever.
Right next to, how are you?
Exactly.
And what's interesting is that native speakers usually don't give long, detailed answers immediately.
Right. They start simple and natural.
Like, it was good, pretty relaxing, not bad, way too short.
Oh, yes.
The weekend was too short might be one of the most emotionally universal English sentences ever created.
Especially Sunday night.
Sunday evenings feel like a countdown timer nobody asked for.
Exactly.
Another supernatural phrase is, I needed that,
Ah, yes.
meaning the weekend rest was emotionally or physically necessary.
Like, I really needed that weekend.
That sentence feels peaceful immediately.
You know what's funny, though?
What?
Monday conversations often sound like people survived something dramatic.
So true.
Someone stayed home watching movies and still says, I'm recovering from the weekend.
Human energy levels are mysterious.
Extremely mysterious.
Another common phrase native speakers use is, I caught up on sleep.
Very useful expression.
It means sleeping extra because you were tired during the week.
Which becomes more satisfying with age somehow.
Absolutely.
Teenagers stay awake all weekend for fun.
Adults celebrate sleeping before midnight.
Character development.
Exactly.
Another natural phrase people say is, I spent most of the weekend at home.
Very conversational English.
Native speakers often use spent when talking about time.
Like, I spent Saturday with family. We spent the weekend at the beach.
That sounds smooth and natural.
Another important thing about weekend conversations.
What?
Native speakers love telling small stories,
Oh, yes.
especially funny weekend disasters.
Those become legendary by Monday morning.
Like, we planned a picnic and it started raining immediately,
Or, I accidentally slept the entire afternoon.
which honestly sounds amazing.
Deeply amazing.
Another useful phrase is, things didn't go as planned.
Excellent conversational English.
Very natural when talking about failed plans or unexpected situations.
Like, we were going to go hiking, but things didn't go as planned.
Native speakers use that phrase constantly in storytelling.
You know what else people do during Monday conversations?
What?
They compare energy levels.
Oh, yes.
One person says, I'm exhausted.
Another says, I need another weekend already,
Such a common phrase.
which basically means I'm not emotionally ready for responsibilities again.
Monday mornings create emotional honesty.
Very quickly.
Another super common phrase is, I stayed up too late.
Ah, yes.
Native speakers say this after late night movies, gaming, parties, or random scrolling online.
Human behavior.
Exactly.
Another phrase learners should know is, I had a lazy weekend.
Which honestly sounds peaceful.
It means relaxing without doing much.
And native speakers usually say it proudly, not negatively.
Because sometimes people genuinely need rest.
Especially after stressful weeks.
Another thing native speakers say constantly is, I can't believe it's Monday already.
Oh, yes.
Monday denial phase.
Every single week.
Time moves differently during weekends.
Friday night feels endless.
Then suddenly it's Monday morning and your alarm sounds like betrayal.
Extremely accurate description.
You know something important about all these weekend conversations, though?
What?
These sound simple, but they make your English feel alive.
That's true.
Because these are real conversations people actually have every week.
Not textbook conversations about fictional businessmen buying train tickets.
Exactly.
Weekend English is emotional, casual, funny, and relatable.
Which makes it easier to remember and use naturally.
But weekend conversations also change depending on personality types.
Oh, yes.
Some people love busy weekends.
Others want complete silence and comfort.
And next, we're talking about introvert weekends, extrovert weekends, social energy, relaxing hobbies, and the English native speakers use to describe how they recharge.
Including the phrase people say when they finally cancel plans and feel immediate peace.
And honestly, everybody listening will probably relate to it. Some people hear weekend and think party, friends, noise, adventure.
And other people hear weekend and think silence, blankets, snacks, peace.
Honestly, both sound valid.
Very valid.
And native speakers talk about these differences all the time.
Especially when discussing social energy.
One super common phrase is, I just need to recharge.
Oh, yes.
Such a natural, modern expression.
It means resting and recovering your mental or emotional energy.
Like phones charging batteries,
Humans need charging too.
especially after stressful weeks.
Or too many social interactions.
Native speakers often say, I need a quiet weekend to recharge.
That sounds calm, mature, and very natural.
Another common phrase is, my social battery is dead.
Oh, yes.
One of the most relatable expressions on the internet.
Especially for introverts.
If someone says, my social battery is dead,
It means they're too mentally tired for social interaction.
which explains why some people cancel plans and immediately feel peaceful.
Instant emotional recovery.
You know what's funny, though?
What?
Sometimes people spend days waiting for the weekend.
Then spend the entire weekend recovering from the week.
Exactly.
Adult life becomes resting in preparation for more responsibilities.
Very accurate.
Another super common phrase native speakers use.
I'm taking it easy this weekend.
Ah, yes.
Meaning I'm relaxing and avoiding stress.
Such natural weekend English.
Especially during rainy weekends.
Rainy weekends create legendary relaxation energy.
Blankets, movies, snacks, soft music.
Suddenly, everybody becomes emotionally poetic.
Exactly. Another useful phrase is, I've been looking forward to this all week.
Excellent conversational English.
Like, I've been looking forward to this weekend all week.
That sentence feels emotionally satisfying.
Especially after difficult schedules.
Another thing native speakers discuss constantly,
What?
weekend hobbies.
Ooh, yes.
Some people love hiking, cooking, gaming, sports, photography,
Others just enjoy doing absolutely nothing.
which honestly becomes a skill over time.
Professional resting.
Exactly.
Another common phrase people use, I lost track of time.
Ah, yes.
Meaning you became so relaxed or focused that you forgot the time completely.
Like, I started watching videos and completely lost track of time.
A very modern weekend experience.
Extremely modern.
Another phrase learners should know, I needed a break from everything.
Wow, that sentence feels emotional immediately.
Because weekends are often more than free time.
They're recovery time,
Mental reset time.
emotional breathing space,
Which explains why people protect weekends so seriously.
especially Sunday mornings.
Peaceful Sunday mornings feel magical somehow.
Quiet streets, slow breakfasts, no alarms,
And absolutely no desire to check emails.
the healthiest mindset possible.
You know something really important about all these conversations, though?
What?
Weekend English sounds natural because it connects to real emotions and real life.
Exactly.
Happiness, stress, exhaustion, excitement, comfort, freedom.
Native speakers express these feelings casually every week.
Which means if you can talk about weekends naturally,
Your English automatically sounds more relaxed, friendly, and real.
and honestly, that's one of the biggest goals in language learning.
Sounding comfortable while speaking.
Not perfect, comfortable.
Huge difference.
All right, everybody. We hope this episode made English feel easier, warmer, and more enjoyable.
Because learning English should feel like conversation, not pressure.
And hopefully now, the next time someone asks, "How was your weekend?"
You'll answer naturally and confidently, like a native speaker.
If you enjoyed relaxing and learning with us today, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more real English podcast conversations.
We've got more fun, relatable, and easy English topics coming very soon.
And trust me, the next episode is going to sound very familiar to your daily life.
Thanks for spending part of your day with us.
Take care,
Enjoy your weekend.
and please get some rest before Monday finds you again.